The off-season's been exciting. Our players are stepping into new roles, getting ready for a big year, but definitely an exciting change for us. The attitude's been great, and that's one thing we say we're blessed as coaches. We work with incredible young women who are always willing to work, and it's not just on the basketball court. Everything they do, they're determined, they're driven. In the off-season, you could see the time they were putting into it. The bar has been set. They're aware, hey, we're coming off a championship year. There's no time to rest once we start it in the off-season. So you could see that. The effort's there, the commitment is there. Now again, the understanding has to start happening. And you see it a little bit at a time. It's early, but as we all know, once that first game rolls around, there's no turning back. So we're trying to get as much teaching in as possible. But they want to win a championship. Again, they want to win that CAA championship, and they understand it starts in November. It's one day at a time, one game at a time, and see if we can hit our peak at the right time when March rolls around. Leaders on the team, definitely Fiona Flanagan, second-year captain, picked by her teammates. We're looking for Fiona to continue to lead by example. I think she's one of the hardest working players I've ever coached. Megan Creighton, another leader. She's a coach on the court, and what we need from her is to be more vocal, just directing her teammates more. Just be confident with her understanding and the confidence that we have in her, and take control a little bit more on both ends of the floor. Abby Reddick, as a senior, stepping into a new position. Jamila Thompson really is one player we're going to zero in on and get the most out of her. She is taking over a position inside. Obviously Taylor Wooten, one of the best players we've had in our program on the inside. Some big shoes to fill for Jam, but we're trying to explain to her, hey, you're different. You're a dynamic player. She can do some great things on both ends of the floor. Very disruptive on defense, but very versatile on offense. So I really think that's the one key position. We need to find those minutes, fill the numbers that Taylor left empty for us, and then Holly Mershon, what she had done for us as well, and you'll see Rachel Pearson step into that spot as a shooter and a scorer for us. And then our newcomers with Sarah Karen and Lexi Smith. So we're excited about what they have to offer. Right now we're counting on young players to lead us. We're forcing experience a little bit earlier in their careers than most see, but they're ready, they're willing, they're able. We're just trying to instill that confidence in them. I would say with our out-of-conference schedule, we certainly put together a challenging one, which is great in one aspect. It's going to prepare you for a tough conference schedule, but we need to make sure that the confidence remains high. We don't want to take some hits where we're starting to question ourselves, question the team. So we're zeroing in immediately on the Toledo tournament. Yes, it's our first game, but it's a tournament where we feel, hey, let's go in there with the attitude, we can win this, we can win 2 games. If not, you gotta get one of the 2. So just keeping it real, keeping everyone on point with what we're looking for, and then our first home game against Providence. The CAA is going to be solid from top to bottom. Now, obviously, the last couple years you had Delaware that sort of separated themselves from the rest with Elena Deladon. Now you feel everyone's coming back to earth. I'd say JMU is the one team that, looking at their roster, looking at what they return, they have the strongest team. And obviously I think that's why the conference picked them to win this year, the preseason #1 pick. After that, it's a tough call. I mean, it's surprising. I was surprised to see us pick second with the players we lost, but I think we do have a strong system. Our program has proven to find ourselves in that top 4, and that's a spot we want to finish. I don't think there is one team you can say, hey, we're going to go in there, it's going to be a little bit easier, or we're going to go in there and we may get beat fairly convincingly. Each night is going to be a battle. There are no guarantees. I'm excited about it just being new. It's almost, you're starting fresh. We recognize as coaches we've been doing this long enough, but our players need to understand that. It's new, it's different, and once they feel that and recognize it, release some of the pressures from last year and just be who they are. Again, we talk so much about identity, and once this team figures out their identity, I'll be even more excited. We couldn't be happier with the DAC Pack. They are greatest supporters, the best fans in college basketball. Our other teams here at Drexel have been great supporters. And we want to continue to put out a solid product for everyone to come in and pack the deck.